Thank you for joining me here today on Smoker's Corner. Here on the back porch under the overhang. Got the folding chairs out. Got a little fire going in the pit. Keep it warm breeze blowing through it. Supposed to snow this weekend. Waiting to see if that happens. Within 8 to 10 inches where I'm at. Let's see if it even gets to be a quarter of an inch. Usually we never do that much. You wind up with just a little thin sheet of ice. With that being said, I'm smoking on that purple nurple today. And my smoke today goes out to all my people out there in the mountain time zones. Montana. I see. Here we go. I'll smoke too. Well, you're truly Russ. You're outside of normal. Okay, so we have made it to another Thursday. Beautiful day out today. It's going to be mid-50s here where I'm at. If you're not where I'm at, I'm sorry to hear that. If you're where it's warmer, such as California, Florida, then you can feel bad for me. But as far as people in Montana, the people I'm smoking with today, you are freezing your ass off. So this smoke goes out to you. With that being said, the bowl's packed as always. You got the greens looking at me all pretty. Got the lighter in hand. Here goes my first puff. Now this purple nurple, I'm pretty sure it's a hybrid. And it has a little skunky taste to it. A little skunky smell to it. Totally different than the citrus I was smoking last 3 days. A little woodsy taste in the mouth. It's about lunchtime now. I'm probably about to go wake my kid up and play some PlayStation. Get in on some Call of Duty or some wrestling. We're huge wrestling game guys. On the marijuana front news in South Carolina here, it was still not legal to purchase THC. It's okay to buy hemp and CBD and Delta 8s and Delta 10s and all this other good stuff. And now they're putting through the state Congress here where it will no longer be legal to pull or search your car once you're pulled over because of the smell of marijuana, because of all the things that are now legal in South Carolina. So they'll no longer be able to use that as a fishing expedition, as it were. Here, for many, many, many years, if you get pulled over and a cop wants to search your vehicle, all he has to do is say he smells marijuana, and he's able to get in your vehicle and search it and find whatever else he's looking for. But now, they're about to take that away from him to where they have to have evidence of other drugs or other suspicious activity besides the marijuana itself in order to get you at your car and look through it legally. So that's a huge win for people. Privacy, actually. Not just people that smoke marijuana, but even people that didn't smoke marijuana back in the day. All they had to say was, well, they smelt it. And even if they didn't find anything once they searched your car, even if they didn't find the marijuana once they searched your car, they could still say the smell was there and you could have never smoked marijuana in your life. Also coming up in the news today, not something I always talk about, but something I found noteworthy today is that Democrats are about to vote on whether or not to get rid of the filibuster. The filibuster means that instead of having to have 60 votes, which they had to have now to pass anything through the Senate, so you had to have like at least 10 people from the other party usually coming over to help you. But now it'll be a simple majority, so 51 would be what would send any bill through. And that way the Democrats can pass this healthcare bill, whatever thing they're trying to push through at the moment. But the only reason this is dangerous is because in a couple months when the elections come up again, and it is an election year, the Senate may turn back over to the Republicans. And now the Republicans don't need any Democrats to push their crap through. So it's a very dangerous thing with one party tries to take complete control and take the minority complete power away from them, to where it's really just a one-party system at that point. And the reason that's dangerous is because then that leads you into socialism, and that leads you into the government being in complete control of the private sector. And government help and government systems all seem great and wonderful and everything, until the government's telling you where you have to work and when you can work and where you can live and what you can drive and how much money you can spend a month on food and what shows you can watch and what you can listen to and what you can say and what kind of gun you can own and all these other individual things that goes away. And I don't know about you, but I really don't want the government to tell me how many Mountain Dews I can have a day. That would be devastating. I really don't care about the gun things. I don't really own any myself. I have owned guns in the past. I just don't have the temperament to own a gun. And I know that about myself, so they're nowhere near my house. Let's take another little quick kick. The problem with getting political and talking politics is that you're always going to disagree with somebody. And somebody's going to have a different opinion than you. So I'm going to keep it broad when I do talk about it, and just talk about the fundamental rights of individuals and what we don't want to lose here. And not say whether Democrats are right or Republicans are right, or whether Trump is good, or whether Biden's good, or whether they both suck, or whether politicians in general just suck. But the problem with me is I do enjoy talking about this stuff, so eventually it's going to come out, and it's going to be part of every podcast I have. Not just politics, religion, everything. And I know I said I wasn't ever going to touch that, but I'm lying. And I'm sorry for doing that, but that's just something interesting, man. And really, it's not even the politics or the way people vote, or Republican or Democrat. It's the fact that the problem that we have in this country is that regular people don't run for office. The people who run for office are the people who want to control other people's lives and to have power. And not even money. Money comes with the power, and if you get enough power, money's not even an issue. You can always have more money. But the power and the ability to control other people's lives and what they do and how they think and where to go and what they find acceptable, those things shouldn't be controlled by power-hungry people. It's the people like Abraham Lincoln, who didn't even ever really want to be in politics. He just did it because the people around him always pressured him into doing it, because they knew he was a smart guy and that he was a fair person. And that then, and randomly over time, you do have people who are good people who wind up doing leadership roles of society, but that's rare. Most of the time you have corrupt individuals who just want to be more corrupt. And that leads us to where we've been with this whole COVID thing. The whole shutdown of the country, everybody has to stay indoors, wear masks, can't go around other people. This isn't because we necessarily care about the general population and the health of the general population. This is just another ploy for governmental control. And it is an opportunity that not just the United States and the President and the Congress and all these people, but the whole world, the global leaders around the world, see an opportunity in order to see how far they can take their power and how much control they can really have over individuals. And in that area, we really haven't moved past the 16th, 17th, 18th centuries, to where the government says something, we're forced to believe it. And the mass populace bows down to the few who, in turn, don't follow any of the same rules that they just applied for everyone else. And that's a dangerous place to be at. What we need to have happen is a bunch of stoners getting office. And I don't mean that term derogatory, I mean it praiseworthy, man. People who smoke and people who are open to just sit down and take a minute. These are the people that need to be in office and run our countries. The Seth Rogans and the Joe Rogans and the Elon Musk and the Matthew McConaughey's and the Dwayne Johnsons. And I know Dwayne Johnson probably only smoke, but he's still willing to take a second to look at what really is important and what's going on in the world and where we need to be at. And anyway, that's enough of that soapbox. Purple Oracle, that's where I'm at today. It has a very skunky taste, but it's a very instantaneous, energetic kind of high with a backside of just relaxation, man. So that's where the hybrid part comes in. And anyways, just wanted to bring that to you and have a little smoke with y'all, a little conversation with y'all today. Hope y'all enjoyed Smoker's Corner. I'll be back tomorrow with another little smoke. Hope to see you then. Y'all have a good one. This has been Smoker's Corner. Brought to you under the overhang of outside the back porch. Join us tonight for another podcast and join us tomorrow.